Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all good? I hope so. I'm just here to talk about a few things I've been seeing on social media. And the first thing I want to talk about is Charnita from Charnita's World. She's having a back to school drive today in Birmingham, Alabama. It's from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can go to her IG page for the link to register. She said they will have a bounce house for the kids. Food will be available, book bags, shirts, school supplies, and 3 lucky winners will win a pair of shoes. So head on over to Charnita's World on IG, click the link and register, and go out and support her in the back to school drive, okay? So continue on with the back to school, honey. I saw Kim and her daughter Royal, and I was like, oh my goodness, baby, time is flying. It's passing on by, honey. Because I promise you, the last time I saw that little girl, she was probably at the height of her mama hip. Now they the same height. Oh, I could not believe that was her. And she's a beautiful girl. And they were, modeling. So the other people who was in the fashion shows, like Angela Simmons' son, I saw Ice-T and his daughter, I saw Dave East and his kids. It was a bunch of little kids modeling in that fashion show. And to look at all of them, like, how these kids get this big, this fast? Like, what is going on, baby? Listen, live your life, honey. Baby, next time we see these kids, they're going to be about 25 years old. Shoot. These kids honey. That's just great. I was just shocked to see that was her daughter. That, like, where did the time go? I don't know, but they look real cute. And and Angela Simmons' son, he has so much personality. And that big old smile. He looked just like his granddaddy. He looked just like Red Ron. I thought that was really cute. And then, okay, over there on TikTok. So, so our folks, for some reason, still having this conversation about bunnies and scarves and pajamas and all. And it's a really frustrating conversation, because if you don't like it, don't wear it. If you do like it, do what you're gonna do. But the part where it becomes really frustrating for me is when you get into the conversation about, oh, this anti-black, or it's respectability politics, or black women don't have the economic bandwidth to be getting up trying to do their hair, and y'all trying to be approved, y'all trying to get approval from the white folks, but in the same breath be hollering about, well, when the white folks do it, which one is it? That is so annoying to me. Then you want to make comments about, well, y'all act like they not smart enough to know that in the real world, they are not. I have seen it. Had one chick come up there to do an interview at the daycare. She didn't take her bonnet off until it was time for her to go to the back. My friend over here at her job, the girl had on a scarf and a bonnet. And she rolled up in the elevator with the hiring manager. But she didn't know it was the hiring manager. They let her come to the back, but she didn't get the job. And there was another girl, had on a cute little outfit, but she had on slippers, like the little house shoes that look kind of the Shepra kind of house shoes, but she had her heels in her hand. I asked her, why you don't have your shoes on? What's going on? She said, my feet hurt, but if I get the job, I'll be at a cubicle, so it really don't matter. And then she started laughing, talking about it was a joke. And she joked her way right on out of a job. So, y'all, it seems like every time it's time for back to school, here we go talk about these bunnies and scarves and pajamas. Like, it's so annoying. And even the ones who want to be so educated and speak with all the big words and want to break stuff down, y'all sound just as crazy as the people who fighting to wear it. Like, it's just I just can't. Anyway, back to this girl, right? So this girl, her mama, she's about to go to Auburn. Why her mama, or her mom and dad, whoever, they have gotten her a storage unit, but they turned the storage unit into a walk-in closet. And I'm trying to figure out, if you're going to do all that, why didn't y'all just get her off-campus apartment or a rental home or something like that? So the people in the comments, like, that's going to get all real fast. You ain't going to want to keep going back and forth to get your stuff. She was like, well, it's working pretty fine for me right now. I'm good with it. like, I don't have a storage unit, but I have heard people say that it get dusty and it's bugs and this and that. So why would you turn a storage unit into a walk-in closet so that that's where you go to get dressed for class or wherever it is that you about to go? And who would want their child going to a storage unit by herself, using it as a closet? I just don't understand it. It don't make not one lick of, it don't make no sense to me. I don't know nothing about Auburn. I don't know if she could have gotten a dorm room by herself. Do they have off campus? Like, what do they have? Because, man, why are we getting a storage unit for you to create a walk-in closet for your child? That's girl. Then we have this young lady who she braid hair. She works with people who have like alopecia, hair loss, different things like that. The lady was short $10. She said, well, since you short $10, I'm gonna take down 2 braids until you bring me my $10. Now I get it. People be about their money. Like, get you know what the price was. I don't know why you came in here $10 short. So until you bring me my $10, I'm going to take down 2 of these braids. Now, I probably would just let the lady go. Just go. So your next appointment, I just add the 10 onto that. But I don't know. After I did all that hard work, I don't think I'm fit to be taking down no 2 braids. I don't know. I just don't see me doing it. But she did post another video and she said, yes, my girl did come back. It was 4 hours later, but she brought me my $10. Now, the people in the comments were like, I would have trusted her enough to bring it back, not do this for $10. You just blocked one of your blessings. Girl, what's your cash app? I would have sent it to you. That's petty. I believe we can block our own blessings by our attitudes. If all the times you came up short in your lifetime and God still allows you grace and mercy, then $10 short can never be a problem to your pockets. Somebody said, I wouldn't have came big. As a business owner for almost 28 years, get paid in full before you begin. That way there are no issues at the end. Lady, that's petty as hell, for real. Like, for real, for real. Girl, it's $10. Are you serious? I just have someone else put 2 braids in because I ain't come back. I said, Queen, we are better than this. As a business owner, I support your actions. Stand on business. They said, you proud of that over $10 is wild. She probably would have gave you a nice tip just blocking your blessings. Someone said, I'd be too embarrassed to even post this. So the people, they not really feeling it. They feel like that's just the craziest thing ever. Honey, and talking about somebody being just crazy thing ever. Over there, Kail, honey. Kail, baby. You get on this internet, on this social media, all the time. Being petty, doing things for attention. But when V go post a video with Isaac in it, but he go by Elliot now, and they're in Disney, you want to come in your stories talking about on IG trying to use my child for attention. Girl, sit down somewhere. Maybe if you didn't have all them kids, you could take your kids to Disney yourself. All 7 of them. Like, V and Joe been together for, I know, for about 13, 14 years. At one minute, you acted like you were cool with V because y'all even did a podcast together. And now you over here on your IG, on your social media. Oh, if you ain't on IG, you on TikTok. Still talking crazy. Throwing little slick shots. Like, girl, get over it. Just get over it. Evidently, Isaac had fun. He was all in the comments saying we love Disney. But you got a problem with it. Your Joe has moved. Joe, like I said, Joe and V have been together for a long time. You know something? Matter of fact, you and Janelle, y'all about the same. That's why your kids really don't be want to be fooling with y'all. Because of how y'all be acting. And Chris, he was just talking about you a couple of weeks ago, all in his stories. You still sitting around here playing these games, but then you get on your social media acting like you so unbothered. Girl, Kail, if you don't go somewhere, sit down good. But yeah, Chad, that's all I wanted to talk about. That's a couple of the things I've been seeing. If y'all been seeing any of this, let me know. Let me know what y'all feel about it, and I'll talk to y'all later.